Hey, what's up, guys? So, I'm responding to a subscriber's question. I've received this question a couple times, and it's how I feel about tattoos, about people getting tattooed, about my own tattoos, and going into an explanation of what I have. So, I'm not going to go into that part about myself right now. I'm just going to give you my advice in general, my thoughts about it, and what I would suggest for you guys. All right? So, I think a lot of it comes down to personal preference. Obviously, there's no right or wrong. There's no place for me or anyone else to tell others what they should do with their own bodies. However, in my observation, I've noticed that things have changed dramatically as far as society and trends since I got my tattoos. Every tattoo I've got, they were all before I was 21 years old. So they were years and years ago. And during that time, generally speaking, the people who were tatted up were either, gang members, they were criminals, they were ex-cons, they were bikers, they were living outside of the norm of society, okay? So they were like outlaws, basically. And it has completely changed where today, the opposite is true. Everybody has tattoos. Everybody has tattoos, and there is no more that negative stigma that comes with it. I personally think that's a bad thing, and I feel that getting tattoos at a young age, especially, is not a good thing. Okay, the reason I put these things on my body was because I was so fucked up during those times, but also because I never imagined that I would live to see this age. Okay, I never thought for a minute I'd make it even past my 20s. And here I am now, and I'm marked up, and I have these things on my body. Not necessarily to say that it bothers me or it's a big deal for me, but I'm not the same person that I was when I got them. I've changed in so many ways, and unfortunately for me, I'm very hesitant even to take my shirt off in public. I feel that people, it may not be true, but I feel that people are fucking looking at me and staring at me because of my tattoos. And it's not in a positive way. They're looking at me and they're thinking bad things about me, regardless of whether I'm with my three daughters, with my wife and family. No matter what, they think automatically something negative about this person. That this person's a criminal, this guy's a fucking a mobster, this guy's an ex-convict, this guy's crazy, evil, whatever. And it's important that you guys give thought to that. People in our world judge based on visual, first impression, always. Always, whether they're going to admit it or not. So when you present yourselves to others, it's very important that you not show them something that's going to allow them to think negative of you. All right? So if you are going to get tattoos, my advice is obviously think very carefully about it. Don't put any dumb shit on your body. Put something of significance. Significance enough that years later down the road, it's still going to mean something to you. All right? And the most important thing is think very carefully about where you put it. All right? My advice is don't get tattooed anywhere that the tattoo will be visible in your day-to-day. When you're just living your life regularly, when you're going into work, or whether you're meeting people with your family, whatever. Don't put those tats where they will show. Have them where they're generally going to be covered by your clothing. Don't go too crazy. Don't get anything huge. And especially, never ever get a face or neck tattoo. Okay? I think that those are fucking ridiculous. When you get a face or neck tattoo, you're just fucking screaming to the world that, number one, I'm a fucking idiot. And I don't have the ability to think ahead very far. And number two, I'm fucking crying for attention, so please look at me. Please fucking look at me because I'm like a little bitch and I need your fucking help. Alright? That's how I feel about it. The face tattoos are the fucking worst. And the last thing to keep in mind, guys, is generally speaking, when people get tattoos, they get them in a younger age, in the earlier chapters of their lives. Unfortunately, those tattoos look very, very different later on in life when people's bodies start changing. most people, when they hit the 30-year threshold and beyond, they're not staying in shape. I don't understand why, but they're not. They let themselves go physically. And when that starts to happen, those tattoos that at one time looked good on you, or you thought looked good, or you got compliments on, will now look disgusting on your fucking fat, sloppy body. So think carefully about that, guys. And remember also that these are for life. So for the rest of your fucking life, if you live well into old age, you be an old ass fucking man or woman with whatever it is that you put on your body. And that includes me as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm interested in your thoughts. Please share, and I'll talk to you next time.